The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
And good afternoon and welcome to the 9 and 10-year-old Coach Pitch Tournament here at Pewborn Park, brought to you by the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios. On the BallGame Blitz Facebook page, this game will be archived to the Worthy Road Studios Facebook page, but you can tell friends and call them right now and tell them this game is live. This is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for the year 2025. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. I'm Coach Joe Holloway, and of course we do other games. We have all of Union University's home games, do TCA, Jackson, sports all over, and we also do South Gibson and USJ. And we'll be making some adjustments. We're at a beautiful ballpark. Had to undergo a lot of hard work to be able to play today, as the rains were not kind to us today. We'll be giving starting lineups here in a few moments. And of course, it is the Newbern national team playing the Madison County American team, and that's how they distinguish those. But let's see if we can get you a starting lineup. Had to make some adjustments to rosters as we go along. They will hit 10 players for each team, and then you have substitution rules that we'll go over as they happen. Coaches will pitch, and we'll tell you who's pitching for each team, but we understand that Hunter Osmond is going to pitch for the Newbern Nationals, and for the Madison Americans, it'll be Derek Grissom. Both of those are the head coaches. And leading off for Newbern will be Grayson Lee, wearing number 99. And, of course, 18 is Nash Fowler in the 2 spot. In the 3 spot, number 1, Easton Milligan in the cleanup spot, wearing number 15, Keaton Osmond. Batting 5th, and we will double-check this. We want to make sure we get everybody right. Carter Simmons. And then also hitting 6 is number 24, and that is Luke Scroggins. Batting 7th, wearing number 12, is Kane Barnes. Batting 8th and wearing number 6, Hudson Walden. In an earlier day he had 16, but he'll be wearing 6. In the 9th slot will be hitting and wearing number 9, Grayson Sansoni. And in the 10th spot will be number 10, and that is Mason Robertson. Filling out the squad will be number 17. And we will have to pick that up. That is Thompson. I think I've been given that's actually 7, not 17, and that is Thornton Thompson. So that is your Newbern Nationals here in this 2025 tournament. Now for the Madison County team, and this is the Madison Americans. Leading off and playing second will be number 2, Ashton Johnson. And I know where it's coming from. We're getting a little feedback, and we'll take care of that in just a minute. Let me give you the starting lineup for the Madison Americans. And like I said, leading off, number 2, Ashton Johnson. In second slot, Ben Polkey wears number 5. He'll play right center field. And the third spot, Holden Watt wears number 24. He's the shortstop. The third baseman hitting fourth, number 17, James Tankersley. And in the fifth spot, Wyatt Watlington plays left field. In the sixth spot, number 1 in pitching, Tyler Crawford, even though there will be an adult coach pitching. And in the seventh spot, wearing number 7, Eli Grissom, the first baseman. Wearing number 51, hitting eighth, Paxton Hudgens, the catcher. In the ninth spot, wearing 0, Dixon Bridger. He'll be playing in the outfield. And in the 10th hitting spot will be number 16, making sure William Fowler. So Fowler hitting 10th. We're going to take a short 30-second timeout to hear from one of our good sponsors, FMY Orthodontics, and we'll be back after this.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
And we are back here. You're just about ready for action. And it looks like that the Dyer County team will be hitting first. And that should bring Grayson Lee up to the plate, wears number 99, a right-handed hitter. Now, again, we told you this is coach pitch. They get 5 pitches unless they foul the last pitch off. Then they get another pitch. I only know one of our 2 umpires, a Pistol Pete Norval. Only guy in America has been around longer than I have. He went to school with Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. I was just slightly younger than them. Pete, one of the great guys. We're in the top of the first, coach pitch action. Catcher comes out, and I'm going to tell you what, it takes a lot to get those catching tools on, and this is a brave young man that has them on because, to be honest with you, it's hot in that old equipment. And again, pitching, even though now the Americans will have a pitcher in the fielder spot. Here's the first pitch. And remember, you get 5 pitches. The hitter, Grayson Lee, wearing number 99. Hit on the ground to the second baseman, Johnson. Johnson up over to first. And let's see if Pistol Pete says you go 4-3 for the first out. So Lee grounds out. That brings up number 18. And that is Nash Fowler. Nash, a left-handed hitter. You notice the umpire moves to the side in this. And remember, again, I'll emphasize the 5 pitches. Catcher Bridger, or actually Hudgens. That's Paxton Hudgens wearing 51 back there. There's 3 more pitches. I'm glad the umpire's doing the math because I have trouble counting. It's a good thing it doesn't go past 5 because it's only got 5 digits on each hand. Healthy swing. Has 2 more pitches or swings, depending on how you want to look at it. Remember, there's 4 men in the outfield. Fouled off. Now we're down to 1 pitch. Now, if he fouls this 5th pitch off, if I've read my rules right, and when you get old you don't read as good, he would get another one. If not, this is the last pitch. This one popped up in the air. It's going to come down and hit, and it's going to be an infield single. There's a runner at first. And that brings up number 1, Easton Milligan. So with a runner at first, 1 out. Coach pitch ball, Hunter Osmond, the head coach of the Newbern national team. No swing on that one. Action going on also on field 1. And a swing and a miss. Nice cut. You won't see the batters get out of the box very often. And we're making some adjustments on the scoreboard, so you don't worry about that. We'll tell you about any action. The third pitch. I'll probably get a text from my wife saying you're going to have to use the tally mark to keep up with the pitches. Swing and a miss. This will be the 5th pitch to come up. The hitter, Easton Milligan, hits in the 3rd slot. And he is out for the 2nd out of the inning. So hitting 4th now and wearing number 15, Keaton Osmond is up there. Keaton, a right-handed hitter with a runner at first. He'd like to get that hitter home. And he takes that pitch. And these young men are taught to wait for the pitch. If you see one you like that is a good pitch, the coach says tattoo it. Well, he's drilled back in this one up the middle. Let's see if they get the force play, and they do. So a fielder's choice for the 3rd out. That ends the innings. There was no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base since the end of 1 inning of play. It's the Newbern Nationals, nothing with the Madison Americans coming to bat. Let's take a timeout on Worthy Road Studios.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillies, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
We are back. We'll go to the bottom of the 1st. No score in the top half of the 1st with the Newbern Nationals leaving a man stranded. Want to thank FMY Orthodontics for their participation in this worthwhile tournament. Now on the mound is Derek Grissom pitching to his players for Madison baseball. And you will see the I want to call them Dyer County. They're from Newbern, which is in Dyer County. After doing South Gibson football, basketball, and they play Dyer County a bunch, you automatically want to say it. The team in the field dapperly attired in black pants, black jerseys with the orange writing on it. And, of course, the red, white, and blue, the red jerseys, white pants, red socks of the Madison team. Number 2, Ashton Johnson, the second baseman, has slightly closed stance up there. Johnson, right-handed hitter. And the second pitch comes through. So he's got 3 pitches to swing with. Popped up, and the third baseman makes the put out. So there's 1 away. And those of you scoring at home, if you're using the old method, you put a little hump over the 5, which third baseman is 5. And that brings up number 5, Ben Polk, who plays right center. And you can see the action. We won't call all of it out. Ben, a right-handed hitter. On deck is Holden Watt, the shortstop. Here's one drilled. And it's into right field for a base hit and a runner at first. So both teams with a hit now. Watt comes up with 1 out. the shortstop, a chance to advance the runner. He'll be followed by Tankersley, the third baseman. Most teams will implore the same strategy. Here's one, foul territory. Catcher gives it a good chase and a good effort and throws the ball back to the pitcher. Coach pitch, an exciting form of baseball where you're learning the fundamentals. 2 more pitches. Umpire doing a great job. I'd have to have my pitch counter. Here's one up the middle. Shortstop comes over. It's a slow roller, and it's going to be, we're going to call it a base hit. So now runners at first and second. And James Tankersley, the third baseman, wears number 17 up there. Right-handed hitter. Keaton Osmond's the catcher. There's a swing and a miss. And you'll notice the catchers in coach pitch don't get up as close as they do. As you advance up, the catcher moves closer. This one foul territory to the right. Runners at first and second. 1 out in the inning. Lights already on, but the sun's come out temporarily. It'll go away again, not only for dusk, but here's one drill down the right field line, and the umpire says it's foul. I'm going to brag on the umpires. Great concentration by them in the pitch. And again, hit to the right side. It is foul. And I'll check my count. I believe he's got one more pitch, but the umpire is the ultimate authority on this. This one up in the air. Heads towards center field. It's going to drop. And their bases will be loaded. Second baseman picks it up, alertly checks. So the sacks are jammed. I have a good friend named Ron Potesta who also does Southern League baseball, or has in the past. He would say there's ducks on the pond with the bases loaded. 1 out in the inning, and the hitter is number 25. This is Watlington, the left fielder. And before I can finish announcing, hits one to the shortstop. And there's a run in as Ben Polk scores the first run. And the sacks are still jammed. And it brings up Tylen Crawford, who is playing the pitching position as far as defense. And I watched Tylen warm up a little bit. And I tell you what, he did a pretty good job of hitting during the warm-ups. Has good speed. Slightly closed stance. Here's one drill to the third baseman. This one goes through the wickets. 1 run will cross the plate. 2 runs are streaking towards the plate, or the second runner if you prefer. And now with runners on first and second and only 1 out. On the ground hitting the ball is Eli Grisham. Throwing error, and another run will cross the plate. Crossing the plate is 25, and that is Wyatt Watlington. Crawford all the way around to third, and a runner on second. One out in the inning. The hitter is the catcher, Paxton Hudgens. He took a rip at it. Wears number 51. These coaches, when you get a chance, win, lose, or draw, pat your coach on the back A lot of effort by them and the players. Here's one drilled towards the first baseman. He picks it up. It'll be a foot race to the bag. The run scored. Crawford came in. Grissom advanced to third. And they say that the runner at first, Hudgens, beat him out. They'll get a courtesy runner for him. We'll try to pick that up. That brings up Dixon Bridger. Bridger is playing as part of that four-man outfield. Runners at first and third with one out. Swing and a miss. Bridger wears 00. One out in the inning. This one drilled back to the pitcher. This one gets away, hits the glove. Grisham will score. The pinch runner for Hudgens advances to second. And that brings up William Fowler. Wears 16. Open stance. What you mean by an open stance? Well, the foot is out towards the third base side a little bit, the front foot. Balance, both feet would be balanced. Closed stance, you have that front foot a little bit towards home plate. Again, we play with the four-man outfield. Here's one hit back to the pitcher for the second out. Two outs in the inning, runners at first and second. We're back to the top of the order in Ashton Johnson, who had a single his first time up. Here's one drill to center field. Well, it almost got to center, and the third out is recorded on a fielder's choice. But 6 big runs have crossed the plate, and at the end of one, it's Madison 6 and the Newbern Nationals nothing. Will come back for the second inning on the ball game Blitz.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Back for the top of the second. Carter Simmons will lead off. Wears number 4, right-handed hitter. Chokes up on the bat. His coach pitching to him. We're waiting for the umpires okay to start. A little discussion off to the side. Of course, Tylen Crawford is the pitcher. He stands behind. He plays the defensive pitcher while the other team. Here's one grounded to Crawford. Goes through his legs, but picked up by the shortstop. Shoots it over to first, but not in time. And there's a runner at first. He's going to second. That is Simmons, and he is in there standing up. Nice throw, but it got away. And so a runner in scoring position at second base. And that will bring Luke Scroggins up there wearing number 24, right-handed hitter. Good stance right in the middle of the box. His coach gives him a good look at the ball. Even though we're older and used to pitching and covering it up, you show it, and there's a nice swing, but a strike. Hitter Luke Scroggins with that runner at second. That is Simmons. Here's one hit up in the air. Second baseman gets it, steps on second, and there'll be a double play. The first out is the pop-up, fielded by the second baseman, Ashton Johnson. And then he tags second, so 2 outs in the inning. And Barnes will be at the plate. Kane Barnes. Kane off the plate a little bit, down closer to the bottom. He got about a half inch to 3/4 of an inch above the bat end. There's a nice swing, but no contact. 6-0 your score. We're in the top of the second. Madison Americans in the field. Newbern Nationals at bat. Here's one up the middle, but fielded by Crawford. He goes 1-3 for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Actually, there was 1 error, but at the end of 1 1/2 innings of play, it's Madison Americans 6 and the Newbern Nationals nothing. And coming to bat in the bottom of the second will be the Madison Americans. Let's take a timeout.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillies, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And we are back for the bottom of the second. They'll send the number 2 hitter on the original lineup. He'll lead off this inning. That'll be the right center fielder, Ben Polk. Polk, a right-handed hitter, up closer to the front of the box. Osmond catching. Here's one fouled off. It's a foul ball. Derek Grissom, the head coach, is doing the pitching for them right now. Again, hit towards the right side. This one will get out of play. And we may be waiting on a return of baseball. We got a nice ball return here, but they usually come back over the fence. Sun a little bit behind one of the clouds. Here's the pitch. That one hit on the ground. It's going to stay fair, and it comes to a dead halt, picked up by the pitcher, but base hit there by Polk here in the second. So a runner at first, the leadoff man on, Holden Watt, who had a hit and scored in the last inning. He hits right-handed, third baseman deep, shortstop at nominal position. This one is going to be fouled off and will get out of play. So first baseman drifting. He wanted to make a play on it, but there was nothing to be had there. Again, the bottom of the second. There's the pitch. 2 more pitches, which gives you the 2 more swing. Here's one drilled deep to left field, just over the head of the left fielder. 1 man streaking towards third. Let's see, they're going to send him to the plate. The throw comes into third, so another run has been put on there as Pope crosses the line, and Holden Watt is now at second with an RBI. Tankersley, wearing number 17, comes up there. He plays third base for the Americans. Back, the pitcher knocks it down, and the shortstop comes over, and he'll hold it up. Boy, that one was smashed. So you got runners at first and second. No outs, 1 run in. It's 7-0. Number 25 coming to the plate is Wyatt Watlington. And he drills one into center field. Center fielder cuts it off, gets it. 1 run will streak towards the plate, and they hold the runners up. And crossing the plate is Watt. Makes it 8-0. Tankersley on second. Watlington on first with the hit. Brings up Tylen Crawford, who's playing the defensive pitching spot as coach's pitch and coach pitch. They have to wait because you want an on-deck batter on the side where the hitter's. Nice swing, but no contact. There's no stealing here if the ball gets away from the catchers, and the catchers will be a little further back. Shortstop a couple of steps deeper right now. This one fouled off. Third baseman playing deep. First baseman about normal depth. Here's one hit. Third baseman gets under it, drops it, but picks it up, gets the force play. And so on a fielder's choice, Crawford is on. 1 out in the inning. And that brings up Eli Grisham, the first baseman who was on and scored in that first inning. Hits one to the right side. Second baseman knocks it down, and they're going to send a runner home. Aggressive base running. Osment catches it, but the throw was just a little late, and Watlington has scored. So runners now at first and second with Hudgens, the catcher, advancing to the plate. He drills one towards center field. It gets out there, and let's see if we send a man home, and they are, because the ball did get by out there. They may send 2 runners home, and they'll hold the runner up. So Hudgens on second after that one got by. And with 1 out and the score 10-0, comes Dixon Bridger, the left center fielder. Remember, we play with 4 outfielders. And you can see how they deploy. So we've got a pinch hitter, or this will, or a pinch runner. Got the pinch runner again. Dixon fouls one off into his own dugout. He was on in the first inning but did not score. One popped up. It'll hit the screen. No play. Catcher gave a great effort to get over there. All these kids hustling. Right fielder, and remember with 4 outfielders, he's playing the line because a lot of the hits in these 9 and 10-year-old games do go towards right field. Every coach has their own strategy. Some play a balanced outfield. Some try to take the right field and right field line away. Here's one drilled to the first baseman. He knocks it down. It'll be a foot race, and it'll be first and third. 1 out, and you noticed if you see our great Worthy Road studio shots that there is a 2-base situation. The white base is for the defender. The yellow base beside it, and you see the pitch coming across. That is for the runner. That way we cut down on collisions and safety. Here's one that'll be drilled and gets into left field. 1 run streaking to the plate. That's the pinch runner for Hudgens, which is number 10, Weston Barnes. Barnes has pinch run twice. And here's one drill just over the third baseman's head by and this one could clear the bases, the relay throw, and they're going to send him and take a chance on it. And 3 runs have scored on that play. Big hit by Ashton Johnson.
The last one didn't count. That was 8 runs. That was 9.
And, of course, you cannot get more than 8 runs in an inning. And we will change. Americans take a big lead. And we will go to a timeout. We'll be back after this.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
We're back here, 14-0 the score, going into the top of the third. A hitting explosion in that last inning. Remember, you can only score 8 runs in an inning, and the inning is over when you do that, whether there's 3 outs or not. Now, here in the third, looks like Hudson Walden will lead off. He's a right-handed hitter. Of course, he will be followed by Grayson Sansomi. Newbern wants to put some runs on the board here. That pitch taken. Again, remind you we're in the top of the third. Three pitches left. Hudson Walden at the plate. He'll be followed by Grayson Sansoni, Mason Robertson, and the umpire says here comes the last pitch. Got to make it happen right here. Coach gives him a good look. He pops it up. And that time, 2 people running on the defense run into each other. So a runner on first and no outs. Hudson Walden at first. Grayson Sansoni is up. And at this age, you learn to talk to each other. Sometimes those things happen. 14-0 the score. Newbern wanting to put something on the board here. Of course, that's what the official roster came is, says Dyer County, and they are from Dyer County. They have a National and an American League team, just like Madison County has a National American League team. Got to give the 2 umpires credit. They've got better concentration than I do. Nice swing, but fouled off. Here's one on the ground. Pitcher comes up with it, goes to first. Runner advances to second. 1 out here in the inning. And Mason Robertson coming to the plate. Pitching position very important. That's Tylen Crawford out there. And you notice that the pitchers for both teams will switch side of the coach that's pitching to their team. This one fouled away, hits the screen. Left-handed hitter up there. Mason Robertson wears number 10. Check the front foot out. It's a closed stance, but he'll stride towards the pitcher. Fouls that one off. Nice swing. He's down on the end of the bat. He's got 1 pitch left. Well, I got the pitch count wrong, so he's got another one left. One out in the inning, a runner at second. Here's one drill towards the second baseman. Johnston comes up with it, goes to first. And the first baseman, that was one of those area plays. He wasn't in the area, and there's going to be a run. We throw to the plate, and a run has scored. So one run has crossed the plate. And the runner advances on the throw to the plate to second. So Robertson at the plate, or down at second base. And this will be number 7 at bat, Thornton Thompson. And hustling over, I like that hustle by Grayson Lee there of the Newbern team. And again, with a left-handed hitter, he'll be on the first base side. Another nice safety move here in Cal Ripken Coach Pitch Baseball. You're watching this game on the Ball Game Blitz, brought to you and produced by Worthy Road Studios. And as you see another pitch, Christopher Reasons. Looks like he's got the camera and everything else that we got going here. Paul Schultz, the executive director here. Billy is here, and we've got the first crew in sports video broadcasting here. These are the good guys. Nice swing on that one. 14-1 your score. 3. We're in the top of the third. Lots of action here at Pewborn Park. And there's another healthy swing. Did not make contact, though. I've learned a good lesson. I'm going to bring my South Gibson hat with me, boy. That'll get some attention in Madison County to wear during the daytime. And a swing and a miss. So there are 2 outs in the inning. Still that runner at second. And Grayson Lee, the leadoff man, comes up there. He grounded out second to first. His first time up. Balanced stance, hands high. One pitch has been thrown. Here's one up the middle. Shortstop tries to make a play for it. He'll come up, shoots to first, but the runner will be safe. Runner advancing to third from second. So now with runners at first and third, a hit by Grayson Lee brings up Nash Fowler, number 18. On deck man hustles over to the other side. Fowler, a left-handed hitter. And we got a lot of Fowlers in this game. I know former Jackson Christian School athlete, Ole Miss guy, Clay Fowler is one of the coaches for the Madison team. And, of course, you've got Nash Fowler here on the Newbern team. I don't know if they're any relation. Seen a couple of pitches thrown there. Let's see if Fowler finds one that he really likes. Slightly closed stance by the left-handed hitter. Fouled off down the third base side. There will be no play. Thought maybe one of the coaches might make a play on it. Sometimes they do. This is a fun age to be coaching people. Here's one set up the middle. Shortstop comes on, makes a rolling, tumbling catch for the third out. But there was 1 run scored, and at the end of 2 1/2 innings of play, Madison American 14. The Newbern Nationals 1. We'll take a timeout on the Ball Game Blitz and Worthy Road Studios.
The award-winning Ball Game Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
We are back here for the bottom of the third. we'll check it. This should be Ben Polk leading off. And we are in the bottom third. It'll be Polk, Watt, Tankersley. Boy, he drills one up the middle. Good effort by the pitcher. But this one's going to get through, and Polk, who's a good base runner, will, well, let's see. They're bringing him back up here. So time was evidently they had time is the reason he is on first. Or not on first. So wearing number 5, you know, some great people have worn that. Johnny Bench, Joe DiMaggio for old timers here locally in Jackson. Several people wore number 5 that were great baseball players. Open stance by Polk. And they don't, the pitchers or the coaches who do the pitching don't just lob it up there. They don't throw the number 1 Nolan Ryan, Von Ryan Express down there, but there's a little juice on it. These kids are learning to hit that baseball. He just nearly tattooed his coach as it goes up the middle. Polk, let's see if he'll try for 2 or play it safe and hold up. And now he's going to head back, and Dyer County, actually Newbern holds it. Newbern is in Dyer County, though. Home of the high school team, the Dyer County Choctaws. A man that scored twice in this game, Holden Watt, comes up there wearing number 24, shortstop. Remember, this game will be archived on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. Here's one hit just over the shortstop's head and out into the outfield. It looks like there's going to be a throw to third, but getting in there, standing up is Ben Polk. And on the throw, Watt will advance to second. (14-1) your score. Hitter will be 17, James Tankersley. He'll be followed by 25, Wyatt Watlington. Tankersley has scored once, been on base twice. This one drilled into the outfield. 1 run will score. There's a bobble, and let's see if they send the second one to the plate. 2 runs will score. And you have to tag him. Sometimes we forget that it's not a forced play. So 2 runs have scored. A runner has advanced to second after singling. Sam Watlington, who scored twice in this game, had a hit his last time up. Tylen Crawford on deck, and actually that is the end. That's a 15-run rule after 5. So 16-1 is your final score. The Madison Americans will advance and play. They'll play tomorrow night at 6 on this same field. Well, let me get that straight. No, this is Madison Americans will advance and play on field 1 tomorrow night. They will play at 6 on field 1. And on field, let's see, the Newbern Nationals will play at 7:45 tomorrow. Great game. Final score 16-1. We're going to take a timeout, and then we'll come back with a little wrap-up here on the ball game Blitz. And thanks to our great sponsor, FMY Orthodontics.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Well, it's the first time I've been out here since Robert Briley's son played coach pitch, and he's out of college. Trevor is now. Went on to be a great baseball player. Enjoyed it. It was a run rule game at 16-1, 15 after 3. And the umpires up here, he can correct me, it's 10 after 5 on run rules, much like it is in high school play. It was a great game. The Newbern team will regroup. They will try to fight their way out of the losers bracket tomorrow. And, of course, the Madison Americans will advance on to play the winner of the Medina and Milan game that's going on down on Field 1. We're going to sign off and for a little while, but we're going to keep the stream running, right, Christopher Reasono? We will start a new stream on the BallGame Blitz stream about 10 to 15 minutes before the next game that we are doing, which is going to be Crockett County and the Madison Nationals. We say thanks for your time this time until the second game on this field at 7:45 approximately, and we appreciate you.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.